So we are starting from that point. Kalam's father used to go to visit the mosque to offer prayers, and many people waited outside the mosque for him. The people who waited for him belonged to different religions. They were Hindus, there were Muslims also. Many of them offered bowls of water to my father. Bowl. Bowl means container, patra. When Kalam's father came out, these people who had been waiting for him offered him bowls of water, who would dip his fingertips in them. To dip, that means to put inside. He would put his fingertips into the water and he chanted a prayer. That means Kalam's father uttered a prayer and the water became a magic potion. এটা একটা জাদু তরলে পরিণত হলো. It was a magic potion, or at least people believe so. This water was then carried home for invalids. Invalid means people who cannot look after themselves because of illness, because of old age, people who are virtually bedridden, they are called invalids. So people took this magic potion home to cure the invalids. I also remember people visiting our home to offer thanks after being cured, and many people were cured also. These people expressed gratitude to Kalam's father for curing their relatives. Father always smiled and asked them to thank Allah the Merciful. But Kalam's father did not take this credit for himself. He told the people that he had not cured anyone. Actually, it was Allah, or in Arabic it means God. It was God, it was Allah, the merciful, the kind, who has cured the people. Kalam's father did not take the credit of curing people himself. He was modest enough to thank God for curing people. তিনি ঈশ্বরকে ধন্যবাদ দিতেন, ধন্যবাদ জ্ঞাপন করতেন। The high priest of Rameshwaram temple, Pokhi Lakhan Shastri, was a very close friend of my father's. High priest means the principal priest. Priest means the person who manages the affairs of a temple, who offers prayer to God. Jini Purohit. He is called the priest. The principal priest of the Shiva temple at Rameshwaram, his name was Pokhi Lakhan Shastri, and he was an intimate friend of Kalam's father. Kalam's father was a Muslim, but his intimate friend was a Hindu priest. One of the most vivid memories of my early childhood is of the two men, each in traditional attire, discussing spiritual matters. Both Kalam's father and Pokhi Lakhan Shastri, who were very intimate friends, what did they do? They discussed spiritual matters. The word spiritual matters means matters related to spiritualism. আধ্যাত্মিক বিষয় নিয়ে আলোচনা করা. Spiritual matters means matters related to religion, matters related to God. So Jainul Abdin, Kalam's father, and Lakhan Shastri, the high priest of Rameshwaram temple, would sit down and discuss amicably different spiritual matters. They were dressed in traditional attire. Attire means dress. The Hindu priests have a traditional dress. Muslims also have a traditional dress. So both of them were dressed in a traditional manner, and dressed in traditional manner they would sit and discuss spiritual matters. So you understand that from what Kalam has said, there was communal amity in Kalam's neighborhood. তিনি যে এলাকায় বাস করতেন সেখানে ছিল সাম্প্রদায়িক সম্প্রীতি। How do we know it? First of all, both Hindus and Muslims lived in that locality side by side. The Muslims were in the majority. The number of Muslims was more than the number of Hindus. But there was no quarrel among them. There was no clash among the Hindus and the Muslims. Both the Hindus and the Muslims lived side by side peacefully. The Hindu families lived peacefully with their Muslim neighbors. Just as there was a Shiva temple for offering pujas for the Hindus, there was also a mosque where the Muslims would go to offer their prayers to God. And Kalam's father was a deeply religious person, and he was famous in the locality as a faith healer. You understand the term faith healer? To heal means to cure. Faith healer means one who cures with the help of faith, not by medicine. Jini bishwasher দ্বারা অসুখ সারান, he is called a faith healer. So Kalam's father was renowned in the locality as a faith healer, and people belonging to both Hinduism and Islam, both the Hindus and the Muslims, came to Kalam's father to get the magic potion which Kalam's father gave them, and this magic potion was taken home by both the Hindus and the Muslims for the invalids. So we understand that a deep communal amity, a deep communal harmony was present in Kalam's locality. There is another example. Kalam's father, Jainul Abdin, his intimate friend was a Hindu priest. So Hindus and Muslims were very intimate friends. And Kalam's father and the high priest of the Shiva temple, they discussed spiritual matters sitting side by side. So we get evidence of communal harmony. This question may be asked: what picture of communal harmony do you find in Kalam's locality? When I was old enough to ask questions, I asked my father about the relevance of prayer. When Kalam was a little child, his father would take him to the mosque. At that time, no question came to his mind. But when he grew up, his mind became more complicated, and he wanted to know what the importance of prayer was. Prarthanar upojogita ki, gurutto ki. What is the utility of prayer? My father told me there was nothing mysterious about prayer. Mysterious means enigmatic, rahasyomoy. Kalam's father said that prayer had no mysterious power. Rather, prayer made possible a communion of the spirit between people. Communion means a special relationship. Kalam's father said that prayer established a common relationship between man and man. When many people pray, a very intimate relationship is established among them. মানুষ প্রার্থনা করার সময় তাদের মধ্যে একটা ঘনিষ্ঠ সম্পর্ক স্থাপিত হয়. When you pray, he said, you transcend your body and become a part of the cosmos. To transcend means to go beyond, অতিক্রম করে যাওয়া. When a person prays, he goes beyond his physical existence. সে তার শারীরিক অস্তিত্বকে অতিক্রম করে, and he becomes a part of the cosmos. Cosmos means the universe, Mahavishwa. He becomes a part of the universe, which knows no division of wealth, age, caste or creed. This world is a place where there is inequality. পৃথিবীতে অসাম্য আছে. This inequality is based on age, wealth, caste or creed. Some people are rich, some people are poor, some are Brahmins, some are Vaishyas, some are Shudras. So there is difference between man and man in this world. But when man prays, when he goes beyond this physical existence, then he becomes a part of the universe. And in the universe, there is no artificial division. সেখানে কোনো কৃত্রিম বিভেদ নেই. The walls that divide man cannot be found in the universe, and prayer helps man reach there. Thus, prayer establishes a sense of egalitarianism, এক ধরনের সমতা বিধান করে প্রার্থনা. This was what Kalam's father told him. The question may be asked, what was Kalam's father's opinion about prayer? So read up to this point. We will discuss it in our next class. Thank you.